Okay, this one wants me to get 15 kills on injured enemies with the core. So, I don't know how I'm going to... The chances of me finding someone who's already injured. But we'll just have to go on a killing spree, I suppose. Take the grip off. And put that one on. If I injure them and then kill them, does that count? Or do they have to be injured by another enemy? That's what I don't understand. Or, I mean, by another enemy, I mean one of their enemies, one of your teammates. I haven't a clue. Oh, it did a glitch. Ah, there we go. It's done. And I got 14 kills. So basically, if you injure them yourself, it counts. Okay, I'm out of it. Let's go. Okay, so here is the Core 45 on Forged. Beautiful. Now we've got another 3 to go. Okay, Renetti time. I need to get 25 long shots. That was 23, I think. 24. Okay, one more. It should be anyway, I think. There we go. I think that's it. Yeah, the glitch happened. The little screen glitch. There we go. 25 long shots with a Renetti complete. There we go. There's the camo. Right, next one. Let's go. The tire or the tier pistol. It wants me to do 25 one-shot, 1 kills. So
2,000 years later.
Oh, when's this shit gonna be over? I'm getting spawn killed. I've just about lost it. I've just about lost it at this point. See? Can't hit him. Literally can't hit him. This is disgraceful. A challenge that should be actually completely easy has been made into a 10-minute job for no apparent reason. Oh my god, jump scare. Jesus Christ. Nearly blew my ears out. Okay, it's done. I'm leaving. Okay, here we go. Yeah, thank god. It's tracked. I've got to do 25 strafe kills. 25 hip-firing strafe kills with the WSP Stinger. I've got a Kimbo on, so that should make it a little bit better. Okay, well, I would have done it by now if it has been tracking, so clearly some of this hasn't been tracking. Is it done? Can it just pop up? Can it just pop up? What the hell? Oh, that was one hell of a glitch. There we go! Yes! It's done! It's done. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh my god. Bam. It's tracked. Let's go. Right, that's all the forged camos done for the pistols. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have finally got forged on the pistols in Modern Warfare 3. And you may have not, if you have a very attuned ear, you might have actually heard the difference between how I sounded in the final pistols clip versus the previous 3. If you didn't notice, well now I know I've got everybody goddamn scrolling back and listening, so well done, Will. What a way to be discreet, but yeah, if you couldn't tell, or if you could tell, I sounded different because in the final clip, I was actually wearing my mask because I've just gotten that clip for the priceless video that is coming shortly. So stay tuned, guys. I'm super excited to make that video. I'm going to make the priceless video, and then you're going to get the Interstellar video following after that. But enough of that. That's got nothing to do with today's video. The video today, of course, is about forged on the pistols, and this is my final weapon class in the game. So I am super stoked to have this weapon class finished, just to have all the weapon classes finished at a base. I don't really have to do any more weapon classes anymore. Everything else I have to do is DLC. So let me talk about these pistols and the experience with these pistols. So there's 4 pistols in this game as default. So the first one we actually get is the Core 45. This is your standard kind of baseline pistol. It's like bog standard sort of pistol, like a P980 or whatever the hell. It's like one of those sort of crappy, boring pistols that you just kind of get every year. And the challenge on this one for Forged was to get 15 kills on injured enemies. And basically, what I noticed with this challenge, as you might have noticed in the introduction, is that you don't actually have to kill people who are injured by other enemies or other teammates on your team, or if you are in free-for-all doing this challenge, then yeah, that would mean other enemies, but you don't actually have to have them be injured by something like a grenade or someone else that shot them and then you kill them. You literally just have to deal damage to this person before killing them, which, you know, essentially makes them injured before you kill them. So my advice for this challenge is actually kind of the opposite to what I normally advise people, and it's to go in core. Not hardcore, but core. Yes, you can get this to work in hardcore. I got like one of them to track out of 15 in hardcore in that first match that I did, but I'd done a decent amount of kills at that point, so it was quite slow. So the quickest way of doing this is to go in core, because in core people aren't insta kills, so you can shoot a bunch of them just all over their body and then just finish them off, or you could shoot them about and then shoot them in the head for a clean headshot if you're really that accurate, of course. Don't go for headshots, because headshots, even in core, usually will be a one tap and it will kill them. So you just really want to shoot them everywhere apart from the head and then kill them or finish them off with a headshot, and this will track. Just do that 15 times and you'll be done with this challenge in no time. So that's the Core 45, which is one of the worst pistols in the game, and yet its challenge is actually pretty streamlined, pretty self-explanatory. But of course, I can understand why that one might confuse a few people because of tracking and what you need to do to count as tracking for that. But it's actually very, very simple. The second one is the Renetti. Probably the best pistol in this game. I absolutely love using the Renetti, especially when it's not in akimbo anyway. Taking akimbo off for this challenge is going to make such a big improvement. So this one is 25 long shot kills. So yeah, quite literally you will need to take the akimbo attachment off if you've got it on, because you're not going to be able to do it. You literally cannot do it if you don't have this attachment taken off, because akimbo obviously doesn't let you ADS and you cannot hit long shots. The chances of you landing a long shot whilst using akimbo is pretty much slim to none. You'd have to have them standing still and you'd have to be wasting your entire like magazine on them to try and get them killed. But anyway, 25 long shots. This can be done on any map, because if it can be done in shipment, it can be done on any map. And this advice will usually be my typical go in hardcore. The reason being is when you do kills that are long shot in hardcore, it's usually insta kills, so it's a lot quicker to do it. You'd have to waste as many bullets, and as you might have noticed, I got them so effortlessly on shipment, just standing across the map and shooting people as they spawned in. You can do that, rinse, repeat, and you will get this done super quickly. Hardcore is the best way to go for this, and of course, make sure when you're doing this challenge to put on a barrel that's going to extend your range and bullet velocity, and you also will want to put on, instead of the, you know, akimbo grip, you can actually put on a really nice grip that can help you with some recoil control and stuff like that. So they're the main things you want to add to your class, is obviously stuff that prioritizes recoil control, bullet velocity, damage range, that kind of thing. That's your general musts for this challenge, and you'll get that one quickly done in no time as well. And then next we get the Tia, or the Tire. I don't actually know how that one's pronounced. Some people say it's the Tia pistol, but I think it's Tire. I really don't know. At the end of the day, it's the revolver type of pistol, and this one, whilst it packs some pretty meaty one-shot kills, it's pretty bad to use, especially on faster-paced, hectic matches like shipment, because trying to get your accurate shots can seem to be a bit difficult, especially when you're playing in lobbies like I was. As you could see, that small segment of my video that I blessed you with, that sweat fest, that was not even anywhere near the amount of sweatiness you actually would have seen if I'd put the whole clip in it. It was 10 minutes of me getting killed to sweats. I literally had to take like probably 2 minutes just to get 4 kills or something like that, because I was getting absolutely heaved on. It's ridiculous. It's an absolute sweat fest, this game, and I feel for you if you do the Tia pistol. It sucks. It sucks, okay? Shipment, doing this challenge, core, hardcore, whatever it is, everybody's sweating their ass off. So be warned, this is a very accurate pistol in terms of how you have to land the shots, and with sweats, it's not going to be a super easy job, and it's only going to make it any better for you when you learn that it's 25 one-shot kills. So if I can make this any easier for you guys, again, hardcore. Every single kill in hardcore is a one-shot kill. So pretty much you've only got to do 25 kills in hardcore, as opposed to going in core and having to make it 25, headshots or something like that. This is going to be so much easier done in hardcore, but at the end of the day, it's still going to suck cheeks either way, because it's just a boring challenge on a pretty boring weapon in a sweaty game. 25 one-shot one kills, hardcore is realistically your only bet to getting this done quickly, and just try to make make sure that you've got sufficient enough attachments on your weapon, you know, stuff that's going to improve your quick drawing of the pistol, stuff that's going to improve your ADS speeds and your sprint to fire speeds. Stuff like that is going to obviously make this thing a lot more easier as well. So you want that on. And I think there might even, if I'm not wrong, be some really nice gloves that you can use on your class. So, for example, if you are to put on this one, right? So there's a really nice pair of gloves you can put on, which is the quick grip gloves. This increases your weapon swap speed. So if you're struggling trying to kill people because you're spawning in and getting killed immediately, or you have a very short interval of time before you can swap your gun and someone just blasts you in their head at spawn, quick grip gloves is actually going to be so useful for you with this pistol challenge, because and it will be helpful for probably all of your pistol challenges here, let's be honest, because it allows you to increase the weapon swap speed. So obviously by default you spawn in with your primary, you can quickly swap to your pistol doing this, but of course there is also some really nice things here like commando gloves that allows you to reload while you're sprinting, and you know, with the tier pistol the reloading can be a little slow, so that's something I would say. But generally speaking, you might want to use what I was using, which was the assault gloves, which helps you to have improved ADS speed and whatnot and accuracy whilst jumping, because a lot of people are going to be jumping doing this challenge, especially if you're trying to jump to keep up with all the other sweats bunny hopping around each corner of the map. So I used that personally. That was the main thing I used, was the assault gloves, but those are some two other really nice gloves you can use for this challenge. And finally, we've got the WSP Stinger. This thing doesn't even deserve to be in the handgun or the pistol category, because it's just not a pistol. It's just a micro SMG. It literally is a micro Uzi. I'm not even being funny. This is one of the other weapons I think we have in the other section. If not an Uzi, it looks an awful lot like a Mac 10 or something like that. So I don't know why this is in the pistol section, but hey, I can't lie, it was a lot better to use, I would say, than some of the other ones. And this one was to get 25 hip fire kills while strafing. That is the Forge challenge. That is probably one of the most annoying ones by far, because if you guys don't know, strafing is the act of pointing your gun, or just not even, you don't even have to point, because pointing would imply that you're aiming down the sight, but essentially moving side to side, your actual character, so not turning the gun, you actually have to be moving your character in-game as you're firing. That's a strafing kill, and better yet, you have to be hip firing. So this can be done with akimbo on, you'd be pleased to hear if you enjoy using akimbo over the traditional single gun. That counts as well, because akimbo is essentially the act of having two guns by your waist shooting them, so that makes it a hip fire kill using two of them instead of just the one. But yeah, even if you don't use akimbo, just essentially walk around with the gun by your hip and just move like this. Just wiggle and shoot your gun and spray people, and yeah, that's how you do that one. But yeah, that's the 4 pistols done. So let me just get to the good old ranking. I always love ranking these awful or mediocre or fire guns, you know. This game's had a whole batch of different exciting guns to use, so you know, I always enjoy ranking them. Yeah, anyway, so for my ranking, and this might surprise you, in the number 1 spot, I'm actually putting the Renetti. Now, that might not surprise some people, because some people would say, well, yeah, the Renetti's like the best pistol, duh, it kind of came back from like 2019, people love that gun. I know, but you'd be surprised, some people would expect me to put the WSP Stinger at the top, just because it's basically an SMG, and it has this fully automatic advantage over all the other ones. But guess what? The Renetti is fully automatic as well, more or less, or it sprays so quickly every time you fire it that it doesn't really matter anyway. The Renetti's more accurate, has less recoil than the WSP Stinger, and I don't care if the WSP Stinger has more ammo by like 2. Who cares? Okay? If anyone says that, I swear to God, it's just not that good. Like, the WSP Stinger, I think, falls in 2nd place. The Renetti takes the cake as the number 1 best. It's just, it feels like a true pistol, and it just works, and it's accurate, and it sprays really fast. Okay? The Renetti just deserves it, okay? And the WSP Stinger is lucky to even get 2nd place, because it's really not a pistol at the end of the day. But hey, it comes 2nd because it has fully automatic, and it's got 32 rounds, and it's pretty accurate as well. And then 3rd place, we're going with the tier pistol. The reason being is it's a heavy hitter, but you have to be extremely accurate with it, and again, it takes a while to reload. The shots are a little bit all over the place if you're not really good at landing them, so it's not a great pistol overall, but the tier is still quite satisfying when you do get those kills, because it's a 1-shot or a 2-shot kill pistol, so it's very strong. And that's mainly because it's one of those sort of revolvers, like one of those, a bit like the Colt Python, is that what it's called? It reminds me of that, but like, it looks obviously a lot different. Definitely comes in 3rd. And finally, of course, we've got the Core 45 right down there at bottom in 4th place, because it's just a standard pistol, literally just shoots really weak bullets. does kills pretty decently, I suppose. They're kind of satisfying. It's kind of accurate, but it just sucks. But anyway, that's my ranking for these pistols. That's forged for all of the pistols done. That's forged for every gun in the game done. So hopefully you'll take something from all these forged videos that I've been making. You'll hopefully be able to retain something from them at least. If you didn't enjoy them, at least you learned something. I don't know. I'm sorry to all those people who are fed up of just seeing me post forged unlocked videos. I apologize. You guys, you'll be blessed to hear there's no more of these coming anytime soon. So that's forged done for the pistols. I am so thankful. Oh my god. Anyway, other than that, thank you for watching. Be sure to drop a like on this video if it helped you out, if you enjoyed, whatever it may be. It helps me out in knowing that you guys enjoy, and it helps it in the algorithm, so help a boy out. And check out the playlist down below for more Modern Warfare 3 videos like this, whatever it may be. Check out all my other links as well down below, and join the Discord so you get notified for videos if YouTube isn't notifying you. You can also leave me suggestions in there, and you can just chat about whatever with me and other members in there. But with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.